I feel like that makes you so much credible as a business owner, an entrepreneur, a coach, to have so much respect for your coach, right? For so much respect for your journey of being coached. I've always enjoyed our conversations centered around your, I guess you call it an affinity for Coach Pete, right? I mean, it's just you've always spoken to him in such high regard, which is a cool story. But to see that bridge into you as a business owner and an entrepreneur, to me, it just gives you worlds of credibility about having earned the right to now be a coach for someone, right?
Sure.
You're coachable, right? And now you're in a position to teach and coach. To me, it's just like such a perfect storm, such a perfect storm.
Absolutely.
And from a humility standpoint, one last thought, it shows such humility on your part to be able to sit here now, having had a successful career and transferred away back home, to still hold him in such high regard.
Sure.
I have a ton of respect for you, man.
Thank
I love hearing about the Coach Pete stories. And to me, it's just so transferable.
Such a special guy. And I think you gain a lot more respect, and sort of to your point, the initial question, for how great he was when you experience other ways of doing things. Mm-hmm. So then you transfer, and, we were successful, and I learned a ton of things from both staffs. I learned a ton of things from my entire experience. But, ultimately, one thing that was highlighted for me is that you have just as good of an opportunity to learn things from the way you don't want to do certain things as you do from someone that's teaching you how to do things well. And so many people, I think, just say, man, I would never do things like that. I don't even want to learn from that person, or I disagree with them, so I'm just going to shut it out. And there's just as good of an opportunity there to learn how to not do it. But I think human nature is, man, like, they're not a good leader, I'm not going to follow them. It's like, well, you don't have to follow them, but you should pay attention, because there's something there, that obviously you want to learn in a different capacity, but it's strong. So I think that's one of the things that it was big on the second stint, that you learn.